All right, welcome back to another episode of the Pacific Calls Podcast, Take 2. We tried the first time and failed, so we're going to try again.
Thanks, Hankins.
Yeah.
So
Rutledge for great directions.
Yep. Just hit the red button, man. That's all you got to do.
Thanks, Jurg.
But, yeah, so welcome back. We got 3 familiar faces from last time and 1 new one, and the new one is the one and only.
Drum roll.
Trevor Austin here.
Trevor, what do you do here at Pacific Calls?
Like I said before, I try to clean the bathrooms, but supposedly I don't clean them enough, and show up once in a while, / co-own this call company.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, the bathrooms
Thanks
are
for
looking
having me.
good, so you've been doing a good job.
Oh, I appreciate that now.
Between now and the last 5 minutes, they looked a lot better.
Yep.
I
Yeah. Someone
ran in
got
there.
on them.
Yep. Been using them a lot.
Yep. So, and then we got I'm Zach, and we got
Matt Doolin.
Got Jacob Hankins back.
So we got
you guys are waving. That's right.
Yeah, there's a camera here.
Right.
So
I'm not used to this.
Watch what you do.
And, of course, we got Rylan. We
Yep.
did not get any DMs about the online dating.
That's
so,
true. We didn't do that yet. So
it just probably didn't go through. So
We'll check our server.
Do a local tender as well.
yeah. So if for all Rylan inquiries, please DM Pacific Custom Calls. If you want to,
We will share it on our story.
Yeah, email Zach at Pacific Custom Calls.
CC Trevor at pacificcustomcalls.com.
Yeah, and we'll get you set up with Rylan. Have a blind date. So it'd be great. It'd be
He's
perfect.
turning red.
All right, let's not embarrass him too much more. So, my headphones are glitching out. All right, we're back. We have $10 headphones here, because why not? They sound
Balling
great.
on a budget, baby.
Yeah, man. We're just doing a podcast. We're just having fun.
You gotta start somewhere.
So
We're actually doing a headphone review.
Oh yeah.
Later on.
These are the Sony.
Sony
headphones.
They're
Yep.
not that great.
The good ones.
Yep. So
Yeah.
anyway, so in today's episode, we're going to talk about the new building. We got some new calls coming up, and then we'll be at Dive Bomb Squad Fest. So we'll talk about what we're going to bring there, what we're expecting, who we're going to be chilling with, and all that. And so,
We will have a couple sponsor plugs as well.
yes, Matt is head of sponsor plugs on the Pacific Calls podcast. He's that's his job. He announces when it's time for a commercial break.
Yep.
Got the timer going.
Yep.
It's good.
So, all right, well, let's talk about the new shop. So what happened this week that's exciting as far as movement on the new shop going?
We got feet. They dug. They got full. The ditches got full of water, so then they had to pump a shit ton of water out. But they got that, and they poured some footings. So now we got some walls in the beginnings.
So it's legitimately in stone now.
There's something. Yeah. Next pour is when we put our nutsack on top of it, and we make our memories there.
Yep.
So,
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Are we gonna invite Nash as well for the whole nutsack ceremony? And
Yeah,
all the
I mean,
dogs?
he's
we can have Quinn.
Well equipped.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
Quinn
for
doesn't
support.
have a nut sock,
Support.
but
Yeah, it'll be like that roast beef commercial. So, yeah, no, we have the beginnings happening, and it's very exciting because the last 2 years it's just been a piece of dirt. Been fun to look at, imagining.
Yeah.
So I went out there and checked it out with you,
yeah, and Jurgis was there.
and Jurgis.
Chipped my windshield on the way out there. We
Oh,
had to get that replaced.
I try not to talk about that. So yeah, we saw Jurgis out there. We saw the builder out there, and a bunch of cool dudes that were just pouring.
Yeah,
I
Gave-
love
wondering
fucking
where
concrete dudes. They're my favorite.
Gave him some beer
Me
for
too.
motivation.
Yeah, concrete's the best, man.
Oh,
It's
my
Vinny.
God.
Vinny's a concrete man.
Yeah, Vinny doesn't strike me as a true concrete guy.
I gotta
You need to watch his TikToks of his
Man,
concrete.
I'm going.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
going golfing tomorrow with a bunch of concrete workers, and let me tell you
You
what,
get
they,
worked
they
in.
don't fuck around.
Not at all.
They work on their off days.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm sure they do.
So with the new shop, what are some of the things like events and different opportunities that people who enjoy the products of PC can come and be a part of?
I think that, we'll be able to start holding a lot more, like calling seminars and just things to do with more of the public and bringing them closer into the shop and getting more people involved. Doing like a film tour is what we kind of talked about as well. Just trying to get more of the local community to come into the shop and see what cool shit we do.
Lost my headphones.
There you go.
I think community involvement is going to be a kind of a huge step for us. Because, I mean, right now, it's like we'll have some of our local guys stop in, and half of them, unless they've been around for a while, they're like, oh, I just found out you guys were in town. Didn't even know you guys had a place out here.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think it'll be good to have something in stone.
Well, we
kind
never
of-
really wanted to have like a big banner out saying, "Hey, this PC, come in and everyone stop in." But it was because we didn't want people to find us. But it was just we were here weird hours, and it was never a full-time gig until 4-ish years ago. So now we have a lot more to offer, I guess, when people come in, and we're here on a regular basis. You guys are here on a regular basis, and
normal business hours, able to hold.
Somebody's
hold more
usually-
somebody's
inventory.
usually here.
Yeah.
So no, it's gonna be good. I'm excited to get just more people to come back to the shop, because we used to have there used to be just like gatherings in the afternoons before any of you guys have ever seen this place, and there would just be 15 dudes sitting here sometimes. So I kind of miss those days. Bring it all back. So
Just calling or partying?
mostly calling, partying. We
Okay.
called each other to party.
A call party.
It would start there. We honestly we only had a couple like real big shindigs here that lasted through the until the morning. So
Just one or
usually
two.
it's just Alex, Stefan, and I.
The opening day at our new shop is going to be a barn burner for sure.
It sure
Barn
will.
burner.
Yeah, you're gonna need to bring your. We'll need to bring our cots. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
No one's leaving. I'm gonna put everyone's keys in the ice tray and freeze that shit. We'll get
kegs
golf
and
carts and it'll be
Golf
fine. Yeah.
carts and-
Golf carts.
The first shop we ever had, I put up a beer bong that was 4 feet tall. So I crawled up to the
Nice.
top, screwed it up there. You get off of work, and you come to this work, and then you would just load that thing up with it was 3 beers. Come down, hit that thing, and you're good to go.
So what happens after the first beer bong and you got to climb back up there? How many people are falling down?
It's just me.
You got 3.
It was just me.
before it gets
And then
dicey.
Alex would get off of driver shift duty, and then he'd come in, and that was like 8:00 at night, because I'd get off around 3:34, and it'd just be hotter and shit in that old shop.
Kind of like it is now in here.
Yeah, kind
Oh,
of.
yeah. It's starting to heat up.
We're gonna
I'm
need.
first firing.
We're gonna have to get Holiday. Oh, there's a sponsorship right there. Holiday Heating. We're gonna have
Going
to get
for-
you guys to come
yeah.
out here for some AC cleaning.
Yeah, we do.
All our HVAC needs.
It was so bad last year, Zach.
Yeah,
It was fucking bad.
last summer when they came and checked it out, there was probably like 3 or 4 inches of ice just covering the filter on the AC.
Not even
on the
Alex-
roof. On the
Dude,
roof.
And the entire electrical panel that's up there was ice. So like where the fucking power comes in was
Luckily,
ice.
yeah.
And
Luckily,
we all went up there, and that was cool.
We were all like, man, it's hot as balls here. What's going on? Like, just trying to beat the heat. And sure enough, the AC was toasted.
Yeah.
Alex and Trevor were nice enough though to find the spot in their heart to let us go home early on those hot days.
116 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, we're excited about the new shop. Get some AC in that thing, but we'll need heating by the time we get in there. And, it'll be nice.
We'll have a showroom, so that'll be cool. We're gonna have some. That's kind of probably where the hangout spots. Hopefully,
Yep,
fingers crossed, is gonna be.
definitely.
We'll have
Yeah.
it back.
Get a call display when people can come in and check the, I guess just all the different materials out, wood, acrylics, what you have, and then build your custom call. I think is what we want to do.
Yeah.
Kind of just give that people the opportunity to come in and just really see how the production's made, and make it truly custom.
We'll have some cool events there. Maybe host a little local calling contest or something like that somewhere down the road. Or I know we're talking about doing a film tour similar to what all the fly fishing people do, but there's nothing really out there for waterfowlers. So give people an opportunity to do that. Maybe have some happy hour nights and everything. So
We just had Jake Davitt walk in
Got it.
from Montana.
from Montana. Just came in fresh from Montana. We didn't
Looking
expect him.
clean.
No.
Where's he going? Why is he here?
I don't know. He texted me about 2 weeks ago and said he was coming through, and then this is the next I've seen him. So
Yeah.
So he's here.
I was like, well, if I have a kid, I might be having a kid, so I might not be here.
Zachy's probably sleeping at our house tonight.
Is he?
Probably.
Well,
Couch is open.
He walked in with a bottle in his hand, so
Oh,
He's
God.
not leaving.
yeah, we're not going anywhere.
I was going to say something that I won't. So what'd you get? What's in your hand?
well, I was just gonna say now's the time for our first sponsorship of the show. We got Pacific Custom Calls. Go on the website right now. Order yourself a nice call. We got a nice Asus right here. I'm not gonna blow it because you guys already know that I'll blow it out of the water. So we're just gonna leave that right on the table.
Hot.
And
it, Matt.
Skeet,
Let's hear it. Yes, sir. And
So-
everyone get on over there.
You know what?
Order a call, get some stickers.
I'll even make a discount code right now for it. We'll do podcast 10. If you watch this, use code podcast 10 for 10%.
Shit, I'll up it. Do it 40. Fuck
40.
it.
Dang.
Yeah, yeah,
Bam.
Big T-Dog
All
coming
the
in.
deals.
T-Dog coming
I'm going to
in.
override you on that one.
All right.
That's my
Way to
bath
go.
cleaning
Yep,
skills
calls,
right
goose
there.
calls,
All right,
crane
well-
calls, turkey calls. We Got it all, folks. Head on over.
Podcast 40. That's your coupon code, but you got to listen. So to be able to redeem that.
Subscribe, goddammit.
Yep, subscribe to the newsletter. We're having some exclusive deals going on there. It's going to be epic. It's going to be sweet, man. Nick Johnson's going to do an article. So if you like Nick Johnson, he's going to give you some early goose tips. So
We are not fucking around this year. We're going to hammer him, pound him, put him down.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, don't touch that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to what Nick comes up with for us. That'll be good. He's a major goose nerd. He's the master.
Yeah,
He's
he got all excited today about his article that he wants to write about, and he's like, I think I got some really good information. I'm like, I know you do. I know you do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you
It's
got
not-
shit ton of information, man, because all you do and breathe and sleep is goose.
all week long.
A little bit of Raquel. Sorry, girl.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All week long, he's
I
been
will
posting
say-
on his Snapchat just like links to 100 different articles about the most random.
Dude, the
goose
crazy
stuff.
conversations about Egyptian geese that we had back in the day
Oh, yeah.
was nuts.
Yeah, that dude knows it. It's cool.
Yeah,
Got some
no,
cool
it's
stuff, though.
it's fun.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is
we
fun.
were last week banding some more geese again with Delta waterfowl.
How was that?
cool.
How was second day?
Second day was really cool. Not as easy and as walk through the park as
Yeah.
the first day when you went. With
Yeah, that's
Zach
why,
and
because I was there. But yeah,
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 right.
yeah.
No,
Clearly.
but
Veteran.
So we got there and we didn't find any geese, so we drove all around the lake and then eventually found some in someone's front yard. And so we walked over there, and it was like a public sidewalk right in front of the people's house. So we walked over there, or Connor walked over there, and the geese walked directly to him because the neighbors and everybody feeds the geese.
Oh, I was gonna say he just feeds them, huh?
Yeah. So the neighbor feeds the geese, and so they just walked right up to us. So again, we went out, we walked out, we had these big nets, just closed in on them, just like we did before.
Yeah,
And-
got them all corralled up.
Yeah, we had to kind of work around. The neighbor came out.
Matt, did you
actually.
go?
No, I was down in Pullman.
Oh,
Had to
yeah,
come
never
back.
mind. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, but the neighbor actually came out and started like baiting them towards us and everything, and so we got them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we had to like work around some RVs and whatever, and so we got them into a nice area, close them off again. Yeah, and then he told us a ton about like where they're going to be banding for the rest of the year and
For
like,
this year, for
yeah,
2022.
Yeah, so he's going up to. He
Don't
said
say
he was
the names.
going up to Alaska.
Oh,
to band
yeah.
cacklers.
That's
he's doing
cool.
that. Yeah.
How
And
many did they say they were gonna try to get? Did they say? Was there any number?
60.
60,000?
60.
Oh, 6D. That's it.
Yeah. I
That
don't know.
colors?
It wasn't. Yeah.
I wonder what color. Probably yellow. again.
Yellow, yeah. That's what I've always seen non-cacklers. But yeah.
Do you ever see yellow cackler out there in the Midwest or South?
We don't have cacklers.
Good point.
Yeah. And he taught us
Didn't
how
know
to
if one got
sex a
lost.
goose as well.
I saw one. I
Sexing
saw
a goose is weird.
one cackler this year in Lubbock. One like legit cackler. People like get the lessers and cacklers mixed up a bunch, but like
100%.
yeah.
But once you have them in your hand, it's super
well, you can
obvious.
tell
Way
too
different.
because like
Yeah.
even when they're like flying next to each other, the color difference on
Oh,
them and
yeah,
everything is
yeah.
like
I was
Way
gonna say you
darker.
gotta
you
look
can
at the
pick 'em
color.
out. Yeah, you can pick them out.
The
at a
beak size, the
flock.
color.
We do offer a cackler call.
We sure do. That's another.
We'll put
banger
that out
ring.
there.
Boom,
no one
banger
didn't
ring.
know.
Yep. A lot of people in the Willamette Valley, Oregon, Washington, even California, that's where people will be using these calls. So the guys out in the Midwest, I wouldn't really recommend it unless you want to get weird with it, which I'm totally down to get weird. But yeah.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, I'm new to it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference in a cackler versus, I don't know,
A lesser.
Canadian or
Most
lesser, yeah.
obvious
So,
is size.
Well, no, you have the subspecies, right?
Yeah.
And there's seven subspecies.
Yeah.
So a cackler is one of the subspecies.
Okay. Like a speck, would that be?
That's not. That is a white-fronted goose.
a subspecies of a Canada goose.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And so they have all different. And they just
And where
go from,
Hankins
like-
is from, they have a lot of them.
They have all
Okay.
of them. Yeah.
Newbie here on the podcast.
Yeah, down in Portland,
I
they
just
got
work
them
here.
all. They got all sorts of.
They got all sorts of things in Portland, Oregon.
They have everything you could imagine.
Yep, everything you wanted.
And they take pride in it.
They do.
A lot of donuts.
Speaking of pride, there was 31 white supremacists arrested out of a
And
U-Haul.
so many of them from Texas and Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
read there was one Washington guy from Western Washington.
Hold on, just so everyone knows. But in Coeur d'Alene, there was all these guys were arrested because they were going to start a riot at a gay pride event this
Yes.
past weekend.
Yes. yes.
They
They
all
were
got
31. It
busted.
was nuts. And then they got let out of jail 2 days later.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
It was pretty quick on that. But I don't know what you really, how you can hold them in, I guess,
Someone
for going somewhere.
One of the neighbors reported said they saw a small army of suspicious men.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was like, dang, all those guys are wearing the pants I wear to work. I should probably change fit real quick.
Change that. You're fitting in quite well to North Idaho.
Yeah, jeez.
It's no good.
So speaking of all these calls we're talking about, we have some new calls coming down the line.
Sure do.
Yep. So we got a new lesser call coming out. We got a new duck call, new spec
Single
call,
read
duck call, new spec call, and then a new honker call, right?
Lesser honker call. It'll be like a 509 similarity to that one, but a little bit more bored out. A little bigger.
A little bigger.
A little bigger.
Girthier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting. We're going to push out some new product this year. We've had a lot of new product come out with the turkey calls, and then what you will for all the waterfowl calls that are coming out. So
Now, are these beginner calls, all around calls? What are we looking at?
I'll say that the single read's going to be a beginner style for like a softer, raspier person that was looking for a softer, raspier style.
It's similar to the Hive, right?
It will be very similar to the Hive. Yep. Even the body shape will be similar to that. Change of artwork, but we're going to change the deck on it just a little bit, the insert as well, or the insert's what I mean. But no, it's going to be pretty similar to that. So, and then the new spec call that's got our brand new spec guts that we really haven't like launched. Not many people know about it. But that's what we started doing a couple months ago. We started machining. Spencer, Alex, they got it all figured out how to mill out and how to create our own spec gut.
Yeah, we have all different material of spec guts.
Yeah,
we've
multiple
been
materials
working on.
now. So we're trying to step our spec game up. I feel like we've had a good, the 5.30 has been a solid call to work with, but now we're stepping up a little bit more and trying to get a little more just different. I guess.
We have the new model for it. It's just we have all sorts of guts to figure out for it, but the call itself is pretty wicked.
Yeah,
It's pretty easy to use as well. I'm not that good at spec calling by any stretch of the imagination. But
and it gives you
it's
and there's
like-
actually
it's
more
fine.
power to it. So
Right, yeah.
it'll-
I mean, Alex and Trevor walked up and handed it to me and moved my hands a little bit, and I was blowing a spec call for the first time ever within, 20 seconds?
Yeah, you figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I'm excited about that call.
It'll be good. So all the spec hunters out there, Arkansas, California, Missouri,
Southern
all that
Oregon.
Texas, Southern Oregon, all that area, those people, be on the lookout for that. It's going to be really good. People who blow spec comp too, it's got really good range up and down the whole entire spectrum. So you can do a lot with it. So we're super excited to see.
And that will be released right at Squad Fest.
Yep, at Squad Fest.
And hopefully the lesser call and the
Some new
single read.
apparel.
Yeah.
New apparel
Some
as well.
definitely new
coming
apparel.
down at Squad Fest.
Yep.
Yeah, we're excited about the new apparel, the new logo designs, and
Yep.
what Matt keeps ripping up and everybody figures out. So we're excited. I know I got hit up the other day, like, where the hell's the clothing at? Man, you guys were on fire, and then it's just been nothing. I'm like, well, there's these things called turkey calls, and we kind of fucked it all up with that.
Kind of put
So,
ourselves in a hole there.
yeah, a little bit. We pinched ourselves pretty hard on that one. So
But we made it work. We made it work.
We all have
We come
multiple
back.
jobs here,
Yeah,
so
we
it's
coming
kind of
back.
a cycle.
exactly,
Yeah.
we're coming back. Promise. We promise people we're coming back. So new gear,
Bigger
Matt,
and better.
Exactly. Matt's got some new designs that he's
Bigger,
whipping
better,
up.
brighter.
Yeah, brighter for sure.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, Matt's got some sweet designs coming up.
So
Coming
Good
down
t-shirt.
the pipe, man. Yeah, so Squad Fest is going to be fun.
are you excited?
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah,
So-
you didn't go last year.
No, I didn't. I was in Maine.
It was really hot,
Sounds
Yeah.
like a good time. That's why I say misery in Missouri.
dude.
Because, I mean, Squad Fest is an awesome time, but that humidity, no thank you.
Yeah, I looked at the
Wow.
weather there like this week, and it's 101 degrees with 112 heat index.
Sweet.
Yeah, so that's like you walk outside and just suffocate from the moisture in the air. Like, I guess drown. I guess you drown.
Don't worry.
Drown.
It'll get warmer.
Drown for sure.
Yeah, don't worry. So, yeah, it's
Well, then
nice
you're at
up
a
here.
park this year, so luckily you're not. Well, I mean, we were in their grass field last year, so it wasn't really any of that.
So it's not being held at Dive Bomb. this
No,
year.
it's not, unfortunately. I thought that was pretty cool that they did, and they probably just outgrew it. I mean, it was a pretty big show, and there's not a lot of area at their place, but it was cool to be able to kind of just check out, their warehouse, where everything's at. You could buy product there, and because you just haven't been able to really. I mean, anyone could just go swing by and go to the shop, I guess, but it was cool to actually have an event there. So hopefully they at the park it shows up, and there's a lot. Obviously, it's going to show up. You're going to show up. You have to show up. But
Maybe.
hopefully it's good. Yeah, hopefully there's a lot of people are excited to go back out there because last year there was a shit ton of people. So, and I requested to be next to the beer garden again, and that was
Nice.
a thing. Ashley Stokes, thank you.
Keep the heat down.
Exactly. That's how you get the crowd, man.
And we're also
yeah.
Be next
Sounds
to
like
the
I'm going
beer.
to need to go to Squad Fest, darn it.
You're gonna have to fly.
Man, I've been I've been getting on this train. I might be
Get on your
start
scooter.
saving some bucks.
Better
here. Meet y'all
start
down
walking.
there.
Yep.
We also requested to be next to our boys Fowler Hide Supply and High and Dry from Texas.
Yep.
Because they'll be there. They're a hoot nanny all the time. They're a party.
And Front Range.
They make some nice
Front Range.
products.
Front
as
Range
well,
in
I will say.
Colorado, our boys. So
We're going to go down and hunt with them this year in November.
yes.
Yes. Yeah, November. So we'll be down there hunting. We got a whole tour pretty much planned out for this waterfowl season, so we're pretty stoked on that. And
so how do you guys feel being the majority of you three that are going to get out probably the most from the shop? The new shop's going to be wrapping up, just getting moved in, and then boom, don't even get a breath. Duck season's coming.
Doesn't matter. It's there.
It's kind of been like that for the last 11 years.
Yeah.
We've ran this. There's never
it's a
been
big
a break.
move.
There's always a move. We've moved this place how many times in a day, and like the shit that we built here, and it's just gonna take everybody, to do it real quick. But hopefully that when we get into the building, there's not gonna be as much building from us that we were kind of thinking. So hopefully that kind of helps out. But yeah, no, no matter what, it's intense. Like,
Not to mention you got baby on the way.
yeah, I got a kid, my first kid coming, so my schedule is gonna get turned up a little bit here
Coming
soon.
in real hot.
Yeah, like real hot.
Any
Like,
second.
yeah. He's cooked. He's baked. Now he's just staying warm right now.
Yeah.
He's just waiting for the
It's
right
like
day.
a steak. You let it sit for a minute right after.
Yeah. So no, it's gonna be. I'm excited as all get out. I'm having a freaking kid. But no, we're gonna be moving. That's I'm so excited for that. I cannot freaking wait.
That's gonna be real cool to have.
Yeah.
Like, this is PC headquarters here. Like,
Yeah.
Breath of
actually
fresh air for
Not
everyone.
just like this
Oh
rented
yeah,
space. and, like,
we've all been butt to butt here, and it's been tight and close corners, and it's just fucking annoying sometimes. So it's
I don't mind it sometimes.
it's it's nice. We
Especially
can
this
rub
month.
up. Exactly. It's been kind of cold, so it's nice to warm up next to Zach's big legs. But it's just it's gonna be nice to be out there and just have our space.
And the dogs will have a dog.
The dog run. We'll have a dog run, so all the dogs can come. We don't have to worry about that. And
Call the dogs, put out the fire.
Yep. Good hangout zone. Get some N64 on the main screen when you walk in, and you get the old Griffey back.
I found the old Nintendo.
Did you?
It's in the file cabinet over there because
Yeah.
Alex told me to put some stuff in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is nothing but video games in
Yeah,
here.
yeah. So when we had the shop across the way, we had the second story up there, and that's where we had the couch and our desk, because Alex and I were so professional. We had our desks, and really it was just a spot for Stefan and I to go and hang out and go play 64. And when we get off work, we're like, yeah, we're gonna come home. Well, there was 5 of us living in one spot when Haley and I first bought our duplex. So Stefan and I would stay later at the shop and just play 64 and hang out upstairs and say we were still working. Sorry, everybody. But it was just we had to. Haley won't listen. But it'll be sweet to have that where you can just kind of kick back and relax, and we're there, and and everyone can kind of, and we'll have their own locker is what I'm hoping, and you have your own space, and
Spencer and I are going to build bunk bed desks at the new shop.
bunk bed desk. Nice. Who's on top?
We haven't decided yet. We got to flip a coin.
Spencer's lighter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Because if you
Spencer's
fall on
way
him, dude,
lighter.
he's
That was,
done.
that was immediately what I thought of.
Yeah. He's
True,
smaller.
it's
He's
true,
kind of
it's true.
softer too. So
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, with all I'll just have Wendy's wrappers being thrown at me nonstop.
That is very true.
from up above. But
That's what we need,
a Wendy's
a
sponsorship.
Wendy's sponsorship.
surprised Spencer and Matt and Ryan haven't figured out how to get that
Yeah,
yet.
you
guys go there
Wendy's
enough?
nuts slap you in the face. You just don't know which way to look.
Shit,
man,
burn.
damn.
Oh,
God,
Waiting all day.
Bam.
finally got someone.
Wendy's and Arizona tea.
Yeah, no kidding. Speaking of tea, can I have a little bit more tea in this one?
Yeah.
Yes. Today we were trying Woodinville. I don't even know what I bought. It sounded good.
I don't
I had an
think
hour
we
and a
is
half
the
baby
correct-
appointment. Some other shit came up. Some other shit came up. So it's like let's try this.
Yep.
Which one did I buy?
We allowing
We got
bathroom breaks on this
Woodinville
podcast?
Special
Nope.
limited release bourbon whiskey finished in port
Bummer.
cask.
It's the only time I buy nice booze
Hot
is when
distilled.
Alex is like, just buy a bottle, please.
No,
buy a
Just
bottle.
something.
Yeah, just buy it, please. I'm almost out.
We have one of
It's
those
been a good
bottles
Friday,
sitting on
too.
top of the fridge, but I'm pretty sure there's moonshine in it.
There is.
At your house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Barclays?
Yeah.
It's,
Seems
You
like
say
there's some
there's
unsettled
Scotch
beef.
tape.
no, there's no unsettled.
Yeah, there's Scotch tape wrapped around the cork, and then it says
Okay.
like some sort of moonshine, and then what proof it
It
is.
says super hot.
Yeah.
Careful. Caution. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I
It's
can
got some
smell
burn.
That's
it.
hot.
You smell that?
Yeah, I smelt it.
Yeah, most
Went to
of
the Indians game last night.
Nice.
I
You
went
should
to
have
my
went
first
tonight.
What's that?
Tonight's Pride Night at the Indians game.
Is it actually?
Oh,
Yes,
perfect.
it is. It is.
Oh, God.
Maybe we should go. Oh, we should take Jake.
Anyways, you went to the Indians game. Did they win?
No, dude, they got their butt
What?
kicked.
I went
dude.
to one.
Well,
and they
they,
just kicked
dude,
ass.
Indians been. I mean, they've been smoking everybody.
Yeah, they've been on a tear.
Yeah, they're
will say.
good this year. Last night wasn't their best. I understand, it happens.
Everyone goes through it.
You know,
Yeah.
it's baseball.
Yeah.
Maybe they got a little rowdy on.
But
the
I
Wednesday.
do love the coaches, man. They fucking get after the umpires. And the head coach, I think, got kicked out, right? When you were watching, did he get thrown out? That was
When
somebody else.
Wilson was watching.
Somebody else. Oh, when Wilson,
Yeah.
yeah. So he wasn't there last night, so I wonder if he got thrown out again.
Well,
and then the third base coach, who I think he was assistant manager, he was fucking tearing that ump up
Do
the
you know
first inning.
if I don't know if their
Nope.
coach is still Kenny, but I was bat boy before I worked here and at Costco, and dude, those guys, Woodinville was their dream. Back there in the coach's office, they'd just be taking shots. Maybe
You
or
were a
maybe
bat
not
boy for
before the
Spokane
game.
Indians?
I was a bat boy, and then I was the clubhouse assistant manager.
When?
Uh,
During Costco or before Costco?
right before, so this would have been in high
High
school.
school, okay.
From like 16 to right when I turned 18.
It's
then
like I feel
went
like
to
you're a little
Costco.
old. You're a lot younger than I am, but I feel like you're a little old right now to be a bat boy.
Oh yeah, I was definitely 16. It was a first time job.
That's
ordeal.
nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I mean, it was cool. Yeah.
Did they
Gotta-
pay you, or is it just for fun?
Oh yeah, no, they paid. They paid. I mean, yeah, and then I got to watch every game for free.
My dad was a bat boy for the minor league team in Missoula.
Really,
Yeah.
I almost pursued it and did like the whole clubby
Professional?
thing. Yeah, because they actually make pretty good money. But
Being a bat boy?
no, being the like clubhouse
Can
manager.
you find out, Rylan, how much a bat boy gets paid?
For an MLB.
MLB.
MLB, Major League
yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah, but we'd have to make up all the gator. The
That's
hard
right.
part would be like right after spring training, all the players come in, and you're getting them all fitted in their uniforms, right?
Yeah.
So they're all coming
Cup check.
to the closet, right? And they're okay. That sounded
Oh
weird.
my gosh.
So
Anyways,
start
they're all
over.
coming
You
to
had
the
to come out of
clothing.
that
Yeah,
closet.
yeah. They're coming to get their pants and jerseys and whatnot.
And
They
again.
come up to you and they only speak Spanish.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and
yeah.
it's like I'm like, can you write down like numeros? I need numbers. Like I don't know what your pant size is. So it was a whole process, but it was some good times.
Average pay is 38,500.
38,000 for a
And
bat
that's
boy.
for this year or last year? Trying to figure out with
It's just
inflation.
the average.
Interesting.
Nice.
Bullpen catchers make a freaking dime for just
Oh, dude.
cruising around.
Yeah.
That
you
was a
imagine?
dream.
You should have done
What's
that.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You only work home games.
Well,
So
who the hell's a bat boy? Oh, they have
the
them for
other
their home team.
The other home team. You do it for both sides.
Yeah,
Oh.
like we'd rock
So
paper
you only
scissors
work
every day.
81.
Who's doing the away team? Because they're
Who was
always
your
assholes to
favorite,
you.
or who was okay? So yeah. Who was the worst team? Aqua Sox?
The Aqua Sox are
Or are
pretty
they?
bad. Yeah, but the cool thing is I got to wash Prince Fielder's old pants. That was
Oh,
pretty cool. Yeah.
nice.
Yep,
Did you give him a
yep.
good sniffing?
I opted out on that one. Yeah.
So those,
How big were those?
They're like fucking almost 50s. Dude, they're
Jesus.
huge. But
Dang.
the,
Boys got
the worst part
thick.
is the
He's a
visitor
thick
team
boy.
would come to town, right? And they would just freaking trash that locker room, dude.
Just leave it like
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, TMI for the podcast, but I would literally have to clean up shit. Like, they would, like, some of the Dominican guys a couple times, like, threw their shit against the walls. Like, I'm not joking. Like, fucking gruesome. Like, how old are you guys?
Do you really think it was the Dominican guys, or was it,
did
or was
you
it
watch
just the
them?
white guys that were like,
No,
fuck
no, that's
you?
not-
Well,
that's-
Dominican to you?
No, that's not like a. I'm saying.
I know,
that
no, I'm not
because
saying.
there's-
No, I'm not
there-
saying that you
yeah.
were saying that.
There's
I'm
two
just wondering.
specific guys though that were being assholes the whole
Oh.
time. So
I
we
get
have
it.
a
I get
pretty
it.
good idea.
Well, guess what? They probably didn't make it.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's probably
So-
because they're losers.
Yes.
so I did the math.
I'm doing
So-
a pee break.
An MLB bat boy makes $475 a game.
That's not bad
Yeah,
for being 16.
I mean, that's
Yeah, I
like, and
guess
you're not
so.
even working all day. You're
So,
working
yeah,
like
it's
less
not a
than
full-
an 8-hour period. Like an MLB baseball game, like what? I mean, he's gonna have to be there
last night was
early, but-
freaking
9
fast.
innings.
Yeah, I bet this is confusing. Oh, good
Getting
luck.
through there, Matt?
All right,
There you go.
So,
All right, Matt's
um,
out of here.
and Matt's gone, so
didn't need them
He's
anyways.
got to pee.
we don't need
Make sure I
commercials.
don't have a child right now.
That'd be kind of okay. I gotta go. Having a baby.
All right, wrapping that one up.
This is the longest podcast we've ever had. Now we've only had 2, but we're at 30 minutes.
Well, Also, well, then we got Oregon Waterfowl Festival as well. I think I'm going down there.
Are you gonna run that?
I think so.
Good.
Yeah, I texted.
That's August.
August 13th and 14th.
Right on. First weekend of Game Fair.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
good.
think, yeah.
Did you
Alex and
text
Zach.
more?
Yep, I texted Brody, texted Warren, they were already going
Gonna
anyways.
go. Yeah. Hopefully, well, we should have that Main Street comp call for Brody to go blow up on stage.
And I'm gonna try to do that.
And then you're
too.
blowing too in goose
Yeah.
and duck, or
probably
just
duck.
goose.
Probably just duck.
Duck goose. Goose duck. You should do novice at least, because I mean, no matter
Oh,
what,
yeah.
more stage time the better.
Right.
100%.
Yeah. I was going
And
through-
here in the West Coast, you do not get enough stage time to go fuck up and to figure out, how this all works, because you're gonna get you'll have some decent judges down there that are gonna help run it. So
Yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
good.
And maybe Bennett. I texted him, but his
Oh,
birthday's
God.
like that week. And
Yeah,
maybe
his is the
before that.
14th.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think
Sorry,
it's the
dude.
14th.
No.
I think it is that weekend because
Is it
was
before
texting him
early
earlier.
goose or after early goose?
I think it was before.
The week before, he's going out of town though. So
Yeah,
like,
I think he's going to Texas or he's going to meet Will somewhere for a concert. But anyways, that
Or he's
doesn't fucking
going to-
matter.
yeah,
Um,
Vegas.
So you're going to go to Oregon. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
Good.
maybe I'll take Matt with me too.
Yeah,
honestly,
experience
'cause
it.
get him
It's a
to
fun time.
Show off his.
We got to
apparel and
figure
everything.
out. We got to figure out if you guys are going to camp, or are you going to stay at your mom and dad?
I could say really anywhere, honestly too.
As long as you guys just hold a good representation for the company.
Yes,
That's all I
yes.
care
So
about.
we're talking about that today, since the other invites weren't sent our way.
For
All the other shows.
oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
But
yeah.
we're gonna go down there and rep, since you guys will be busy with Game Fair and all that other stuff going on. I think that's during that same.
Yeah, first
I
weekend
think
of
it's
Game
just gonna be
Fair.
like Jurgis
I'm
and
just-
Zach for a Game Fair though. It's
Yeah,
kinda
I'm not going.
light
Oh, you're not
load
gonna
for
go.
that.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
Trevor's
actually going
out
to
of
talk to
commission.
Haley to see if she wants to cruise down and go to Portland, but
Oh, that
New
would be
baby
fun.
and
and
So-
then I don't know, whatever. We're gonna this fucking kid's gonna have to go everywhere. Like I'm not gonna just stay at home now and
He's
not
gonna
go
live
do
in the
anything.
field.
Motherfucker, he has to, dude. Or like this wasn't meant to be,
Trevor
Sorry.
did it. Trevor was a
Yeah,
baby and was in the
we
field.
did it.
He's going to the fire station if not.
exact. Oh, the church.
Better.
We'll find one. But no, we might cruise down for that weekend.
That would be
And
cool.
see and
Yeah.
just hang out for the day or something.
Yeah.
Because I've been to the OWF in quite some years, and that used to be a badass show. So hopefully they're getting some good vendors to show up. Everyone, it's a hard show because you're kind of like, I don't know, you're in the time frame. People are still camping, trying to get all the last vacations in.
Kinda going
And
back to
fishing, going back to school. We just need a stronger community. Honestly, is what it comes down to. Is like there's waterfowl hunters. Don't get me wrong, but you go over to Minnesota, like these people make it a fucking trip to go to Game Fair.
People
Like
come from
that.
Wisconsin, Missouri, like all
Dude,
over.
Florida,
Yeah.
the East Coast.
It's
I mean,
on their calendar for next year.
dude,
already.
it already is. Yeah, it's unreal, and we don't really hold that here in the Northwest, unfortunately. We got a lot of diehards.
Yeah.
I'll say it. We have a lot of diehards, but it's going down and seeing the new product, and it's hard because marketing and social media kind of kills all that, because you don't have to go to shows anymore to figure out the new product, to see what the company's doing, go talk to them and all this shit. And half the owners don't even go to the shows anymore because it's too expensive for them to go to these shows. And you're just going to get, some person that's behind the booth, and they want to talk to the people that are either working in the shop, own the company, or really, really a part of it. So it's just, I hope the community comes out and really experiences it.
Yeah. As nice as it is probably to talk to a staffer or whatever that uses the product and has a lot of time with it.
Totally,
it's a little bit better
And
for
there's
someone on the inside.
no discounting staffers at all.
Yeah.
Like that's a huge help, and none of these companies would be where they're at if they didn't have their staffers. We wouldn't be. We'd be fucked. But they just, Zinc would come out back in the day, and Mr. Hollywood, and then Big Sean and a bunch of other people, and it's expensive to travel, but that's what we got to do. Everyone's still we got to go all the way over there. I don't see why you guys can't come this way. So hopefully everyone can keep coming out.
Oh, maybe if we get big enough, we'll just have a Spokane event.
Yeah, exactly.
That would
It'd
be cool.
Out
That'd
at
be
the
really
new
fun.
place.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, I mean,
we got the
have
airport. We can handle it.
yeah.
We'll have the
We'll have Tom
location.
Cruise come in and do a show.
no big deal. Yeah, I'll get Jay Buhner to come out. Do got the hookup. Jay,
Well, I don't
you
know.
have to come
I
out.
think we kind of ruined it. You and Alex always saying how shitty Spokane is.
I don't. That's fucking
Come on,
Alex.
man.
Yeah.
I
The guy that
love
grew up here,
Spokane.
it's awesome.
Okay, having moved up here, Spokane is awesome.
I love
Spokane's
Spokane.
great.
Yeah, I grew up in Seattle, bro. Like I
Yeah.
don't ever want to go back.
It's
No,
just
I love
diatribe.
Spokane. you know how Jurgis is. He just gets all downy on the fucking Spokane, and it's like, why, man?
Spokompton, Spokanistan.
Yeah, I
All
love
that.
it. I love Spokane.
Spokane's cool. No, Matt and I went downtown a couple months ago, and like
Yeah.
we were like we hang out and we come out, and I walk out of the street. It's like 1 a.m. or something. I look around and there's like one homeless person.
Dude, it's not
way
bad. It's
over
clean,
there.
man. It's clean.
And
And
there's, like, no
downtown
trash
is
out
way
there.
better. Like 5 years ago, 7, 8, 10 years ago, there was downtown's a little rough.
It's kind of
But-
getting there a little bit, just because of kind of the current
Well, the
situations.
weird world we're in right now, it's kind of
Yeah.
getting shitty.
It's getting a little weird.
But they've done a great job with downtown. The park is beautiful.
Yeah.
All of
Really
that.
well.
Yeah,
a lot of
Riverfront is
Yeah,
really
we
cool.
got so many. Like the music life is huge here
We got
too.
Hoop Fest coming up next weekend.
Hoop Fest is huge. That's the biggest 3-on-3 tournament
It's back, baby.
in the world.
It's back,
Really?
baby.
in the fucking world.
Dude, let's
in
go.
Spokane. Dude,
Yeah, let's go
Spokane
check
has
it
a
out.
lot of
Yep.
cool shit.
Yeah, Spokane's sweet.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure
really rad.
Zach's looking it up right now. That's why he's on his phone. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to call Zach out, and he's doing something cool. Sorry, dude.
Better look up this music video. Straight
Yeah.
downtown Spokane.
I got a buddy that was in it on a fucking scooter.
Really?
Yeah, he works
Going
at the
to the
railroad.
moped shop. What's
Dude,
up?
yeah,
Should we just
that's
go
it.
hard for the next 365 days and practice our best 3v3
Dude.
just tournaments for
Or we just going raw.
Just going raw. I could do it. I could do it.
It's intense, man. Like there's professional to college to slap dough, jig, and white chocolate.
The
Like,
guys dressed up in the Spider-Man suits or crossing
Rye, have you ever
everybody
been
up.
to Hoop Fest? Can you
What?
see how many people usually attend Hoop Fest?
They have all the like the Nike Elite courts, so you'll get all the old like Gonzaga guys, a bunch of college guys just balling out. I
Yeah,
mean, you
that's
got,
cool.
you got
And
70
fucking
young
one.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gonzaga's got good basketball.
Oh, it's got great basketball.
Yeah. I'm not much
And
of
it's
a basketball fan.
Gonzaga, everybody, not Gonzaga or
Zaga.
Zaga. It's Gonzaga.
Also, if this ever gets to
Zags.
Fallon, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck all that shit.
Oh, because he said it wrong, right?
Yeah. And
Fucking
then
Fallon.
he's like, no one's even heard of Spokane. Doesn't exist.
Yeah, isn't he living in fucking L.A., so he's not even that far away?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
knows
might.
what it is. He's
His-
jealous.
probably
Yeah.
He's jealous of food.
Yeah, he just wishes he was here.
He wishes he was a goose hunter.
Exactly. Who fucking doesn't, man? Do
That's
you,
an-
Zach?
Well, I love hunting geese.
That's another thing, though, going
I like
back to the
turtles.
Northwest is until I found you guys, I didn't even know there was goose and duck hunters here.
Yeah.
Rylan just said about 200,000 people attend Hoop Fest.
200,000. 4,000 players.
24,000
24,000
players.
people. That is.
Okay, wait.
I divided by 3. Carry the 5.
No, wait. I think that's throughout the country, not just Spokane.
No, that's here,
No,
dude.
that's Hoop Fest.
Dang.
Dude, the
Hoop Fest
entire
is-
downtown
Dang.
shuts down. Like
Holy crap.
if you wanna leave for the day, you don't go that way.
Dang.
You don't go
all right.
west. The freeway's the only thing that's open.
Spokane
Literally,
is
yeah.
something.
All of it is shut down downtown.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's nuts.
And
Hoop
even like
Fest.
leading up, they have all like a bunch of different events. They have like 3-point competitions. You can win like a car. Like, it's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
They have,
food
like, the whole
truckies
Nike
all over
booth
it.
and
I've only been in
everything.
two. I've only been one time.
What's the
Oh,
date?
really?
When
Yeah.
when's it?
Next
when's it
weekend,
coming?
Next
right?
weekend.
Next
Oh,
weekend.
It's the last weekend
Yeah.
in June every year.
Every
I
year.
think
Last
they're going.
year they did not have
It's
it.
the last 2 years because
Last 2 years
because
because of COVID,
COVID.
they did not have it. So this year probably is
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
crazy.
crazy.
You're gonna be showing out.
So like even like if you want to go rent a hotel, they're sold
yeah.
out from
All
Coeur
through-
d'Alene to here.
We
Yeah,
should
all
Airbnb
throughout-
our
even
house.
Up north,
yeah, I know you should. So yeah, everyone
Even up
close
north.
to.
Yeah, let's get
I
it.
know.
10,
See
I'll
people from
collect 10%,
Alaska,
and then
international.
You got a couple
people.
houses that you can rent out.
I know
for
I should.
Airbnb.
Sorry, mom, you can't come in.
Yeah.
I got to mow that yard.
Yeah, you do. Yep. Just close on that house. Well,
That's
officially
straight
close on
street
Monday.
ball, folks.
Yep,
You're playing to 21. You can punch a guy in the face, and
it's pretty
Might-
gnar.
you might get a
Elbow
foul,
back.
but they only get the ball back.
Have
That's
you
it.
played before?
Yeah.
Have you?
3rd grade.
Nice.
Winners of the losers bracket.
Really?
Yep. Played in
Nice.
6th grade. Didn't do too hot.
Oof.
Yeah.
Height got you?
A little bit. I think the unathleticism of basketball got me mainly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, I was tall,
Yeah,
and it was
once upon a time.
sick, and
think
I
4th
could do
grade
a
I was
lot of
tall.
shit. Yeah. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
They'd like measure
I
out
was
the whole
short
class.
as
They'd be like,
hell.
It was for me. I was always like tallest, but there was always one girl. It was always a girl, just
Yeah, of
some
course.
like random
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
because they get real big real fast. But I got them. I got them now.
Gotta have that. Have you always been tall?
I was fat, and then
Hey,
I
same here,
grew-
brother.
I-
Yeah, I've been fat for a
I
while.
grew up. So I was growing out for a long time. And then I was like average. I've always been like average height my whole life. I feel like I've always
Kind
just
of tall.
been there. Well, I don't even know what
You're a
average
little
height
bit more
is.
than average, Zach.
Oh, thanks, man.
If you were in high school right now, you'd be a good football style
yeah,
or
you'd be big.
baseball.
Well, I don't know.
Baseball thickness.
I'm from the
Catcher.
Midwest, so like average sized person in the Midwest, we're all corn fed and all beefed
Yeah.
up and everything.
That's
so
a
like,
real thing.
That is
No,
yeah.
Midwest.
Because we even say
people-
that on the west side, up in northern, like northwest Washington. Like, oh, there's the farm boys, because
We
you
used
know
to
we're
say
all
that
from.
about Colville kids. We'd be like,
Ooh.
oh, dude, we gotta play Colville. Oh,
Wow,
game
they're
over.
fucking rough tough,
That's
man.
how, yeah.
They
all
might
my
be
Georgia
2B,
buddies.
but they're gonna smoke us.
Yeah, there's some big boys that come out of the Midwest. Football players, all football players, just big linemen going D1, then going to the NFL.
Yeah,
Just eating corn.
eating corn. Is that it?
Yep.
Honestly,
I like
why?
those
I don't know.
Why is that? Just because? I mean, fuck, corn's grown here.
Well, yeah, but like I don't know. In the Midwest, like we're eating a lot of stuff that's not good for you, but it makes you big. You know,
No, I don't
eating a
understand.
lot, eating a
I
lot
don't know either.
of steaks.
We're from Washington.
potatoes,
Yeah, there's a lot of
sweet tea,
organic shit going on
Sweet,
here.
yeah, that's why, because you're having nutrient deficiencies because all this organic stuff. We put the fake stuff.
Hey, we
in
don't.
there.
Hey, us
You
kind of. We
need-
don't pick it. That's what they give us. Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Austin Sandman was here. He would be livid right now about us talking about organic. I'm sorry, Austin.
You need more high fructose corn syrup in your
Yep.
diet.
More
Yeah.
potatoes, goddammit. More potatoes.
potatoes, corn.
Well, Idaho is the potato state, and we're right here.
Yeah, and how many freaking potato fields are here?
I've
in,
never seen a
Post
single
Falls?
potato
I know.
field.
They're all
Yeah.
down south. It's all down south.
But you know what Sandman needs? Less wind.
Oh.
Yep.
We want more wind.
Nope. That trailer doesn't want more wind.
Oh, that was not in Washington though. So it was Philly's
Oregon.
fault. Wasn't his fault.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Phil.
We'll
Wasn't
give
your
him-
fault either. It
we'll
was
give
going
him a
like
discount.
90 miles an hour. I'm glad I left early. Sorry,
Nine-
guys.
legit.
I gotta go to my taxidermist. I gotta go the other way. So Phil, you hook up to this trailer. Boop. Fall over.
Tipsy do.
Dude, it got roughed up.
yeah, I
Total.
remember
For those of you who
Completely
don't
totaled.
know, we got a fucked up trailer in the back of the shop right now.
Yeah, we all went down hunting with little Trev down there in Baker, and came back. Phil was driving his farm rig, pulling that Austin's pretty much brand new out of the box.
I was gonna say it looks new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's a
new.
good looking trailer.
And the winds picked up, and they went about from 40 mile an hour wind to 85, 95 mile an hour gusts. They say they're going 30 miles an hour, and that thing just went tipped right on over. Nothing. Everything was gone.
Nothing you could do about it.
Not at all. Not at all. That whole tongue was destroyed. So
yeah,
all that's brand new now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But could you imagine that slow? It'd be like slow motion, 20 miles an hour. You're just like, no, just go run and push it
You
over.
can't do
just
anything. You
come
just
right
have to
off the
watch
hitch?
it.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I'm
No,
gonna
it
start
just
pulling
it
over.
bent. The truck didn't roll with it, but it just came right. Well, I guess I don't know if it came off the hitch.
I remember my first year
Kinda
working.
crazy.
Yeah.
My first year working in Arkansas, I was going to run a snow goose hunt one morning, and this trailer had been like notorious for having this little nut that would come loose, so it would look like it's seated all the way and would latch right, but it really like that the
nut
bottom underneath it that would latch around the ball would slip. So I was hauling butt on my way to go hunt, and then go over these railroad tracks, and I like feel a weird sensation coming from the back of my Jeep that I was towing the trailer with. Next thing I know, I look over, and the trailer's driving right beside me on the highway, and the trailer passes me, and it goes in the ditch. I'm like, oh, shoot. But
This is a bit of an issue.
we got it out. We got the trailer out.
Kill birds.
And, yeah, killed like 40 that morning. So
Oh,
got
yeah.
the trailer
Doesn't it
out.
suck just messing and the trailer getting stuck with clients?
Yeah.
It's miserable.
Well, yeah. Well, it went a ditch. So if you know anything about Arkansas, it's just mud everywhere, and it's wet all the time. So it's like we're yanking this muddy trailer out just to go to a muddy rice field, and then have to deal with the mud all the time. I was covered head to toe. Face was covered in mud. Hands were covered in mud. All of me was just mud from jacking with the trailer. So, but yeah.
I was cruising down the road one day, and one early morning, hooked up to one of the trailers. I'm coming to a stop, then all of a sudden, I just feel a whoa, boom, and all of a sudden, the trailer popped off my truck, and the clients are following me, and I'm just dragging this fucking trailer back and forth. And I get to a stop. I don't wreck my bumper at all. I don't know how I got that, but I just like made everything work. Happened a couple of times in my life, man. So you just get good.
Just gotta figure it out.
Yeah, you just gotta figure it
Roll
out.
with the punches.
And then I got all nervous, and they're like, oh my God, you all right? And I'm like, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. What did I not do? And you forget to put the pin in. I hate that.
Yeah.
That's done
Those
that a couple
tiny little
times.
pins,
It's just
Dude,
like
those
you
pins
save it.
is the most important thing. Becoming a goose hunter, you're gonna have a trailer, and that pin will save your fucking ass.
It's just like you do the same thing every single morning, but you just get up so tired and exhausted. It's just like sometimes you just forget to do stuff. Like sometimes I don't put the safety chains on. That morning I lost the trailer. I put the safety chains on, and they popped off and broke. So the trailer I was using all this year, which was my trailer from last year,
Just no chains.
no chains.
You just didn't go to the Ace and get new chains, or I guess
Pretty
probably,
easy.
Home Depot.
No, I mean the trailer lights are broken. I mean there's a lot of things.
That sounds like
but-
us
You're
back in the
sacrificing
day.
for some
Awesome.
fines.
How
But-
long? Yeah.
but
That
this
sounds like
year-
us back in the day.
But this year we didn't have the clients follow us. We had the clients meet us. Like our bosses would bring the clients to the field later on in the morning because we didn't want the clients to help us set up snow goose spreads
For sure.
because that's just a whole pain.
Yep. Yep.
So
It's
I've
hard,
never-
dude.
yeah.
It's hard. If you don't know how to do it right, and there's no offense to a client, but if you don't know how to do it right, then it's just not. It's not worthy of you being there. And unfortunately, I know you want to be there and experience it, but if you want to experience a good hunt, you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And setting up the snow spreads are not easy.
I'd much rather wake up 2 hours earlier to start setting up like by myself or with one other person than have the whole entire like party there.
Well, I think that's when because I'll pull up to the field and I'll do my brief of like, hey, this is our plan. This is what we got to do. And I'll have a helper with me usually, and that helper will start, whoever it may be, will start working on blinds right away, and then I will just dip out so fast. And I will go straight to the trailer, and I'll start grabbing decoys, and I start setting out like an outline of what I want to do, because then you start seeing 1 dude, 2 dudes, 3 dudes. Soon you got fucking 8 dudes out in the field. They're like, well, I want to help with decoys. I'm like, no, we got 1 blind brushed in, bro. We got to get the blinds are more important. Don't fuck the decoys.
Yeah,
Even when I started with you guys, I noticed that same mentality carry over to even if it's a bunch of like buddies and stuff. It's like, all right, we need to
kind of find your position in it,
Yeah.
regardless.
I love brushing blinds. That's like I love making good hide. Like,
But when Stefan was guiding with me, it was so good because Stefan doesn't shut the fuck up, right? He just talks. God love you, but talk, and the clients love it. And he's good at dishing shit out to people. Can I get one of those? And he's good at dishing shit out to people. So putting him on the decoys, putting him on the clients and the blinds was so easy because he would just control them. And soon he's just sitting there like pointing and directing, and everyone else is doing the work.
When I went with y'all before I like started working here, that's how it was. Like I just talked to Stefan the whole time, and you and Bennett were just like out in the field.
Yep,
doing whatever.
exactly. We'll go figure it out. Let us just mess with it out there, think about it, because we want to hear about the wind. We want to hear about all this shit. So don't interrupt.
Yeah, it was.
Just stay there, do that. The hunt will be way better. Promise you.
It was
setting
great.
decoys is like, yeah, you're putting plastic geese out in the field, but there's like a lot of strategy and thought process going into it. And like, hey, you're out there in the dark, so you're not really, you can't see as good. And like, it looks way different set up at like in the dark.
Hell yeah,
It
looks
light.
Plus,
way-
then
so
the guide is responsible for the hunt too. So
Yeah.
like, let them make the mistake, even if they set it up right or wrong or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And that's a prime example why me and Rylan are just the guys. We cut the brush. If we're all together on a hunt, I mean, it's only happened once, but usually it's me. I'll just go and cut the brush. I shut the fuck up because it's like, all right, I'm not going to get in anyone's way. Everyone's tired. Everyone's getting ready for the day, but I don't want to ruin this.
Yeah, but
That's-
at the same
that's
time,
great,
But it's always good to learn though, because you
Yeah.
want to go ask the questions of like why we did this.
but at the same time, you're the most important part because if your hide is ass, you're not going to shoot shit no matter how good your decoy
That's
spread
true.
is.
100%. Unless you're in certain areas that I've hunted in, and
Yeah.
my God, you can get away with some dumb ass shit. But
Yeah,
here in
yeah.
Washington State, you can't.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Can't.
No. Okay, so you sexed some geese the other day.
Yeah, we did sex the geese.
You actually
All right.
did.
Yeah, so
Cloacas.
you check their cloaca, which is their butthole essentially, but it has 2 uses.
Most everything.
Yeah, it's just one hole. They just have one hole. But when you open that hole, if you look inside that hole and dig your fingers around, there's either 2 holes or there's a little wiener in there. And 2 holes, obviously a girl, a little wiener is a guy.
Yep.
And unless you want to talk to them and see how they really feel. But yeah, that was actually kind of cool. I had no clue how to do that.
That's cool. I'm glad he did that this time.
Honestly, though, what I was thinking is I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll probably never do that. I was like, that's cool. I'll probably never do that. And, never
Now
dig
you're
my
going to
finger
sex
up
every
like-
goose that you shoot.
Yeah. No. But if you get like a really big goose, then I'm curious, like, are the females or males getting bigger?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably the males typically, but I don't know. Sometimes they have weird stuff. It's like the females are
Big
bigger.
bull honker.
Yeah, big bull honker.
Big bowl.
No,
I don't know,
yeah,
I
and
feel
then
like our graders are all similar, not all similar size, right? But
yeah, bigger. Some are bigger than others.
I'm sure the
Just like
Some are
Secondary.
greater than others.
oh,
There you go.
some are greater than the rest.
No, yeah, he gave us a lot of information. That was cool about the duck banding too.
That's gonna go on.
So that's going to be closer, I think, like into July in the month of August. So we can go all the way up to 2 weeks before, or 10 days before the youth season. 2 weeks, 10 days, close to that.
Just
but-
because they use bait, they bait the
right,
ducks.
right.
in.
And
So
so the hardest thing about
they
that,
can because they can still. I mean, now they can start flying
Oh,
at that
yeah,
point,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
All
yeah.
their flight feathers are coming back.
yeah, ducks can
In case,
fly.
if you don't know, but when you go ban geese, in the early spring, they'll lose their flight feathers, and when they lose their flight feathers, that's when they obviously can't fly. So that's the easiest time to go ban something is when they can't just get up and say, "Peace out, I'm out of here."
Right, and that's why we're able to walk up to them with just like cages, really. But yeah, so then we went over there. He was saying that just getting bait to the traps is the hardest thing because they'll do the ones where it's just they set up cages in the water, and then I don't know if they do like an Elmer Fudd style.
they swim in there and they can't like they swim in like a path and they can't figure out how
Like
to
a
get back
crawdad
out.
trap
yeah,
kinda thing.
Type,
Yeah.
like a minnow trap type. Yeah.
Oh, so this is in the water.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Oh, it's not in the field.
So it's
Yeah.
like you're not like shooting like they do the net thing, but the way he was talking about doing it was like how you set up the wire, like the chicken wire traps, and they swim in there and they get the food and they can't swim back out. So it's like they swim through a gate. And they
How
can push
big is
through.
this trap? Because I feel like if you're
I
trying to
think
get
they're
more
Kind
than-
of, I think it's kind of big.
I
I think
seen
gotta be
videos.
we could probably,
Like
I think all of us could probably get in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a beaver dam.
Yeah.
Right.
So then they
yeah.
end up just coming up in the trap.
Yeah, well, you can someone gets in the trap and then there's a gate and you open up the gate and then they hand them and put them in the little bird boxes or whatever and then band them.
Crazy.
And with
I've never been ducks before, so I'm excited. Hopefully, I can be a part of this one.
So he said that if we find anyone in Spokane, if you got an area with a ton of ducks, ton of geese, like
We have to have access. It can be
Yeah,
either public
yeah.
or private land, but we have to have the permission.
right.
But yeah,
And contact Connor at our Delta Waterfowl. I would assume so, and then he can talk to Matt.
Connor
who's-
Nicola.
Yeah.
We might have to call up good old Carter Moore, ask him for some credentials.
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
sure.
No, but
Yeah,
yeah.
check
So
in.
if, he said if we find ducks and we can get there, they typically. He said banding ducks is way easier. So if we just gotta
Really?
find them. Yeah.
It was pretty
They-
smooth
no,
when
he-
we went on Friday.
Yeah, that
that
was really
last
easy.
week.
It was a little
That was
bit. It
cake.
was a little trickier when we went out and did it with everyone else. We had a couple. We had like Connor's cousin and then a couple other just local guys. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, he said the ducks. The hardest thing about the ducks is just consistently getting bait there for them, and then also we could ban doves. So yeah, he said
That's
that was
pretty rad.
He said he would just like show us how to make the trap and then do it and then let
Give
us
us
just
dove
go.
bands.
Yeah, just
I
give
know
us
who's all
dove
about
band.
that. Alex Knapp is all about that.
Doves?
He's all about doves and
Well,
bands, and he's
tell-
the only person I know that's got so many bands from doves. I don't know what it
I want
is.
to get a pigeon, man. I want to get one of them pigeon bands. I know they're over kind of like Grant County. He said they do a lot of duck
A
stuff.
lot in the Grant County. You can ask Trevor Bennett when his shit got stolen and he
Uh-huh.
broke his truck down and everything went bad.
Yeah,
And he shot 3 in one afternoon. He's like, I'm building my lanyard back.
yeah. But yeah, he said they're gonna do a lot of ducks in Grant County. Also, they do little nasal tags and they do toe tags for
Toe
ducks
tags.
as well.
Yeah.
And he said they do some of the toe tags for them, like kind of over near
Cool.
and over there.
Right on. Yeah, potholes is usually a big place where they do that.
That's what most of it.
I don't
Probably
think
where
they're
they're
doing any backpack ducks this year.
You what?
I don't think they're gonna do any backpack GPS.
Oh, backpack. Yeah.
He did
At
talk
all?
about maybe next year though.
I think he was just talking about people. He did talk about like when people shoot them, like it really means a lot if you send the GPS unit back and get a dummy in return because those units are really expensive. So it's like
Oh,
They
yeah.
are not
They-
cheap. I went
they
to
reuse
WSU Go Cougs for natural resource sciences,
Go Cougs.
and we got to study that, like how much colors cost. Nice. How that's not a beer can, folks. That's an apple can. Apple juice, and it's crazy how much that shit costs. And then you got to pay the people to go put it on. Most
so how
of
do
that,
they work?
Man, could you imagine that with
solar powered, and it's just like a satellite GPS tracker.
Is it literally just
It's
strapped
around
on,
Yeah, it's
inside
like-
their wings?
It goes like they have like straps that go around their wings.
and
then
PETA, it does
comes
not
onto
hurt the
their
duck,
back.
so don't worry about it. We're good.
We're
Sure,
doing
they've
it
done
because we want
studies.
more of them.
Exactly. I want a lot more. Are you looking them up
Man,
right
could
now?
you imagine how expensive
Matt.
that's got to be though when they do it with like the rams and the goats and all
Oh
that?
my God, you got
'Cause
a
they gotta fly the
helicopter. Like
they
the shit
gotta get
costs a lot of
pilot,
money.
they
Yeah.
gotta get-
Yeah.
and
Does
they
that
put-
like chafe them though?
Chafe?
it'd
No,
be, like,
it doesn't.
on their wings.
No, I mean these guys. This isn't like the first year they've done it, right? So they've done hundreds and hundreds of
Yeah. They know
experiments,
what's going
and to
on.
know if it's actually going to affect the animal.
So they've heard a lot of ducks before they figured out this is the right way to do it.
Not at all.
Those
No,
things.
all
aren't that big
animals
at
were
all.
safe.
Okay.
Yep.
I heard-
It's a small little device. It
heard
doesn't
about-
hold them down.
I know one person that shot one in the timber of Arkansas.
When?
3 years ago.
That's cool.
Yeah,
really
shot
cool.
a hen with a backpack on, and,
Really?
and it had a $100 reward band.
I got a. Oh, those are sick. I got
Oh
one
yeah,
of those.
that's what Alex was
Green one,
asking
yeah.
about the reward bands, and he was saying that he thought that it was if a bird gets caught twice to be banded, then they reward them, and he said it was random.
Just random.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
all
so
it is.
it's
I
just-
shot one down in Pullman.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
It was
cool.
sick.
That's cool.
I had it was double banded, and there was 3 of us out there, Cody and my old roommate Clayton. And we went out there, and it fell in that awkward position for 3 dudes, kind of in the middle or whatnot.
Everyone's looking at each
Everyone's
other
like, son of a, and I think I shot it, but
And toolbox, red toolbox.
I think I shot it. But anyways, we split the bands up, rock paper scissors, and I got the $100 band.
There you go.
But I gave him the money for the gas.
Oh, there you go.
Fair.
That's fine.
But I still
you got the
I had that
band. You
green
got the
band, and it was worn down too. So it was
That's
pretty
really
badass.
cool.
My only reward band I've ever shot.
That's
And
really
in
cool.
Pullman,
I
Washington.
will mention too, if anyone's listening, their Pullman's really not worth the drive to go hunt.
No.
Kind of just a waste of a day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area, but it's not your waterfowl capital of our area. It's a hard area to hunt. That's
One
for
of-
sure.
One of my buddies
Leave it
got his dad got a reward band out on the Columbia down where we were hunting.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
nice.
Yeah, he always
Excited
rocked
about
it. He took his dad's lanyard and put his calls on it. Our calls actually, but
Hell yeah.
yeah, but he's doing that and had his dad's reward band on it, but he hadn't got a band yet.
Old Soul Freeman just walked in.
There's a lot going on in the shop.
Good time to
always,
plug
yeah.
Delta Waterfowl once again.
Yep, another Delta
Everyone.
member right there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You're in
if you
Spokane,
guys
join the chapter.
exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so we're approaching an hour.
Holy smokes.
So
Cool.
we'll
Jurgis
I
wanted
gotta
to
go
keep
back to
this
work.
20 minutes. So.
Well, good. We made it.
Yep, we'll
So
wrap her up.
we got him
so-
for the
We
next
got
4
three
This is my
weeks.
one and only, so I appreciate you guys having me on, and I hope it all goes well this
Yeah,
summer
man.
with it. And next time I have one, I'll probably have a little one in my hand. So
That's right.
All right, so
I'll have
we'll
to stay a little
interview-
quiet.
we'll
He
interview
can
your
still
baby.
swear. Yeah, he can talk. And that's when the name will come out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nobody knows Trevor's
Yeah.
kid's name.
Nope. Only one
just
person
now
does.
thought
Yeah.
about that.
My dad.
So you have
Yeah.
decided.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we've decided a long time ago.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah, but it's a boy. So
it is. Yeah, we got a boy.
Everyone knows that.
It's an older name.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Is it
Bartholomew.
Bill?
not at all. No. It's gonna be
Gonna be a
baby,
good
baby
name.
A right now.
Baby A.
Baby A. All right, guys, I appreciate it. It's
All
been a
right.
good time.
Yep.
Thanks,
Alrighty,
everybody.
Thanks, guys.
All right, see you next week.
Deuces.
Woohoo.